there is a wall. Concrete, solid, dense, through which no signal passes. America installed 5G towers, spent billions. Carriers poured money into infrastructure. And yet, behind an office wall, signal gone. In the basement, gone. Inside a hospital, gone. This problem remains the same today in New York, in Los Angeles, in Chicago. China found a solution to this problem. And that solution is just a thin layer, a coating, a skin, which you can apply to any wall. No tower, no cable, no electricity, no battery. Just a surface. And that wall no longer becomes an enemy of the signal, but a weapon of the signal. Stay with me. This is not just a technology, it is the entire future of telecommunications. And America has fallen behind in this race. And I know, the first thought will be this. Man, it is China's state media, they hype it up. Fair enough. Then listen to this. March 2025, Geneva. International Exhibition of Inventions. The world's most prestigious independent invention award ceremony. Chinese engineers presented a system. Its name was DISACM, Distributed Integrated Sensing and Communication Metasurface. It won the Gold Award. Independent international judges gave it. The South China Morning Post reported it on June 25, 2025. Installed 10 modules on just one wall, and the signal in dead zones improved by 10 to 20 decibels. Data speed? 400 megabits per second. Without electricity, without a battery. This is not China's claim. This is Geneva's verdict. If you are not convinced, stay with me until the end of the video. I am going to completely change your mind. And if you want to know about such technology and mega projects that are rapidly changing the world, then subscribe to Bayfi Insight right now. Because after subscribing to this channel, you will be one step ahead of many people in this fast race of technology. Listen to the 5G story, the real one, not the marketing one. When America launched 5G, the biggest problem was millimeter waves. Millimeter waves, this is the frequency that gives ultra-fast speed. But they have a killer problem. They do not pass through barriers. It gets blocked by a piece of glass, by a leaf. So US carriers, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, they invested billions in towers. In every street, outside every building. But inside the building, in the deep floors of a hospital, in the underground metro, in the corner of a warehouse, dead zone, always. According to FCC data, in 2024, 30% of America's indoor areas still do not have reliable 5G coverage. 30%. And when 6G comes, which promises a speed of 100 gigabits per second, then this problem will be even bigger, because 6G frequencies are even more sensitive, and will be blocked by even more barriers. So this was the world's problem. How to take signals through walls without installing towers. Everyone was thinking, more towers, more infrastructure, more billions. One person was sitting and thinking something else. Nanjing, China, Southeast University. Professor Tie Jun Cui, director of the State Key Laboratory of Millimeter Waves. Academician of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. Over 700 peer-reviewed papers. Over 74,000 citations. H-index 131. But these numbers are not his real story. 2014. Cui was troubled by a problem. Metamaterials. These are special surfaces that control electromagnetic waves. Research had been going on for decades. But always from a physics perspective. Bend the waves, absorb them, reflect them. Cui was not a physicist. He was an information scientist, an electrical engineer. And one night he asked a different question. Can I think of these surfaces in zeros and ones, like computer code? It was a strange question. No one had thought like this. He did it. He encoded meta-atoms into digital states. When one controlled them with an FPGA chip and created a surface that could reprogram electromagnetic waves in real time, like software. In 2014, that paper made a splash in light. Science and applications. The world took notice. He proved one thing. Do not make the wall a tower. Make the wall a computer. Now understand how this smart skin actually works. Think of a normal mirror. When a signal hits it, it reflects, blindly, without control in any direction. Now think of a smart mirror, a mirror where every single pixel can be controlled independently. So when a signal comes, that mirror can decide exactly where to reflect it. Without power, this is a metasurface, an ultra-thin material that has microscopic structures called meta-atoms. These atoms are smaller than the wavelength. Hundreds can fit into a square millimeter. And China's DISACM system, which won the Gold Award in Geneva, does not just reflect. It does three things at once. First, it boosts the signal. 10 to 20 decibels signal improvement in dead zones. This is an unbelievably big number. Decibels are logarithmic. 10 dB means 10 times the signal strength. 20 dB means 100 times. Second, it senses. When people pass by that wall, DISACM can detect them, exactly like radar does. Presence sensing inside the building, for security, for smart cities. Third, it computes. It processes data in real time. One wall, 3 jobs, no power connection. An April 2025 study in National Science Review by Tie Jun Cui and Qiang Cheng's team confirmed that a programmable metasurface can act like a complete millimeter-wave base station, just from the surface. And this surface is passive, meaning it harvests energy from the environment, it charges itself. No wire, no battery. Think about it. You apply this on a hospital wall, in an underground parking lot, in a remote factory, on a stadium pillar, and the signal, by itself, is bent toward it. And this is not just in the lab. March 2025, Geneva, International Exhibition of Inventions. DISACM, 10 modules, cascaded on the facade of a real building, tested in real dead zones, evaluated by independent judges. Result, 10 to 20 dB signal improvement, 400 megabits wireless data rate, live, real world, Gold Award. But listen to one more thing here that is more alarming. The Chinese Academy of Cyberspace Studies published a report at the November 2025 World Internet Conference Wuzhen Summit. It confirmed China has 40.3% of the world's 6G patents. 40.3%. Just one country. America, 35.2%. Japan, 9.9%. Europe, 8.9%. And this was an independent survey by Nikkei, the top financial newspaper, the Cyber Creative Institute, not China's. An analyst wrote in Fierce Network in April 2025, let me quote that, America has already lost the 6G patent race, much like it lost the 5G marathon before that. This is no longer just about one technology. This is a pattern. But I will be honest, as always, DISACM was tested in Geneva, but large-scale real-world deployment has not happened yet. It is a prototype, an impressive prototype. But there is a difference between proof of concept and mass deployment. Second thing, China's state media and government sources always report from an optimistic angle. The numbers I shared, patents, deployment projections, are largely verified by independent sources. But healthy skepticism is always necessary. Third thing, the US is not sitting quietly either. Microsoft Research published metasurface research in March 2025. Qualcomm is investing in metasurfaces. MIT and Stanford researchers are active in this field. The difference is that China has a coordinated national strategy. Purple Mountain Laboratories, Southeast University, government funding. A unified direction. America has scattered private investment. Good or bad, both. Innovation speed comes from the private sector, but coordination from the government. And 6G will be in a game where standards matter, and those who write the standards are the ones who have the patents. Right now, 40% of the patents are with China. Now zoom out. It is not just about phone signals. According to IEA, International Energy Agency, projections, the commercial rollout of 6G is expected by 2030. If metasurface smart skin technology matures, and it looks like it will, given China's current trajectory, then in the world of 2030, every building wall can become an antenna, every highway divider, every hospital ceiling, every underground tunnel. Without towers, without fiber cables, without billions in new infrastructure. Think about what this technology can do for the 3.7 billion people in the world who are still deprived of reliable internet. GSMA Intelligence 2024 data. Rural areas, mountains, jails, remote schools. Instead of a $50,000 tower, a spray-on coating. A sticker, a thin sheet. And if China's angle becomes dominant in 6G standards, then they will license the technology. They will sell the infrastructure. They will set the rules. In 5G, America banished Huawei, applied tariffs, restrictions. But if the 6G standard is written first, what will tariffs do later? There is a wall, just a thin layer, no power, no battery. And through that wall passes the 100 gigabits per second future. Professor Tie Jun Cui thought in 2014, make the wall a computer. Now in 2025, the result of that thought is a Gold Award, 40% of global patents, and a race that America is already saying, we lost. So I want to leave you with a question. If China sets the 6G standard, as it tried with Huawei and 5G, will America have a real answer? Or will it resort to tariffs again? There are arguments on both sides. Tell me in the comments. I read them myself. And if today's video forced you to think, then like, subscribe to the channel. Because in the next video, we will explore another race, a race that no one is talking about yet, which is more consequential than 6G. We shall see.